Hey guys, I want to show you a new guard I've been developing over the last year. I've been using it a lot in the gym. I've tested on a lot of high-level competitors that we've been having come through. I haven't got a chance to use it yet in competition because I was getting over shoulder surgery. I'm getting back out in March and actually have a couple students and friends who are going to be using it soon in competition. So I wanted you guys to see it here first. So I'm just going to run you through how I kind of came up with it and some basics of it, and I also included a lot of sparring videos. Okay?
There is a bus that you can get just outside of here. I can show you when you go outside. And it takes you to the center of the town. And from there you take the train.
So basically the position, I started accidentally developing it when I was trying to play with the lasso, and I went to this cross sleeve position in a deep lasso. There was this old school attack to go for an inverted triangle where I would get this sleeve here, and you would invert through and hit this triangle. It was a classic attack. It was really popular in the early 2000s. So I was trying this when I was training with Alec in the gym, and we were here, and I got this cross grip, and then he was hiding his hand away, so I couldn't get it. So I tried to do the same invert, holding this lapel to go through here, and then roll all the way through for the same attack. But I accidentally I couldn't quite get it. When I came back, I accidentally came back with the arm this way. So my arm ended up in a different position. So when I was here training with Alec, he started to posture here, and he couldn't really get this hand back. So I was just like, oh, yeah, I'm just gonna posture up a little bit. Yeah, and he had a hard time getting this hand back. Of course, if the person pulls hard enough, it becomes really hard in your hand. So then I started adding in, well, what if I just held the lapel here, right? And then I noticed when I had this lapel, it was really hard for him to get the hand back. It was stuck like this. And then what I kind of noticed was, okay, this arm is basically a forced underhook. So this hand is, it's basically already in a triangle. So when I have this lapel, I use this left foot here behind the butt or on the floor. There's a lot of different variations. I'm not going to go in super in depth in this video. But I bump here like this, and that often causes this hand post, right? Once this hand posts, there's a lot of different finish variations, but one of the easy ones, as soon as they post the hand, I can let go of this sleeve, swipe, and I'm in a triangle or an arm bar here. Another variation I can do is when they post the hand, I can also just kind of, even if you post a little bit wider, yeah, I can just grab over the back here and swipe into the position like this, right? Without letting go of the grip here with the right hand. And now again, we're in a triangle. The whole premise is this grip is basically impossible to get out. I've tested it on people 100 kilos, super strong, high-level competitors. There's just no way to get this hand out easily. There is some variations as I go more in depth in the position later that they can try, but it's not an easy grip. It's not like you can just loop it out. If you play with it at the gym and test it out, you'll see what I mean. This left hand on the high lapel makes the posture hard. Even if she postures super hard, you're posturing really hard. It just keeps, it's really hard here. Then I can use this foot behind the butt or keep posturing up. If I really need to, I can drive on the floor with this left foot, and that rips them down. As soon as that hand posts, every time, the triangle armbar is right there. I have a lot of other attacks in here as well. Another one that really happens commonly is when you hit people here, they kind of panic, so she drops her left knee on the floor, right? And she goes here, and now maybe she even tries to fall back to her guard like this, because people think that they're going to be able to get out of the position. Now, the really cool thing about this is as they're falling back, especially if you know it's coming, it's very easy to predict. This sleeve here makes it so that that modified X hook, yeah, where they try to put this hook in here, it's very difficult because I have this sleeve, so I push that down. The only thing they can do is try to throw this foot over, but it's very easy to block it with the hand early. And even if they get it in, like this, it's very easy to grab this foot and push it off. Once I push it off, they think that they have kind of like single leg X, but it's actually really difficult because they don't have any frame or grip on the leg on this side. So when I step through here, I'm basically coming straight through the mount. In this position, often I'll catch this arm because like they'll be framing or pushing here, and now it's like I'm in a triangle mount. If they roll over on top here, come on top. Yep. I'm in the triangle again. If they stay down, go back up. If they stay down, I can just get the mount points. Perhaps sometimes if they fight hard, you can switch up and get a pass to north-south, but it's not as easy as just falling out of the position, which is one of the most important things if you want to have a dangerous guard, is that you're looking for positions kind of like the Berimbolo. If you sweep someone, they can sweep you back. If you Berimbolo them, you take their back. That's one of the strengths of this position. It's very powerful. Once you put someone in it, it's hard for them to get out without giving up 4 points for the submission, right? Let's go here again, right? So we're here, I'll show like 1 or 2 setups as well. So I'm here, I get into the position, I try to bump, she posts the hand. Right here I could either swipe here and go for this, right? Or I could just go up here, and again there's a lot of different finish variations. If she drops, goes to me first, she goes here and she starts to drop back. As soon as she drops back, I go here, I push this hand down to block the modified X hook, block here, come around, grab here, go for the triangle, or you can go for the guard pass. As far as setups go, I actually have like 4 or 5, but 2 of the easier ones I think. One is just if you're playing like a de la hiva with a cross sleeve like this at any time, or put this knee on the floor, maybe this is the easier one, put the left knee on the floor. Yeah, so like if I was here like this, and I had a lasso, I could just cross sleeve and get de la hiva with a cross sleeve, and here I can try to deplace my leg or something. Here I bring my right leg out, my knee around, and I go over here and thread deep. Once I thread deep like this hand is stuck, it's easy for me to switch up to the lapel, spin around this way, hand post, triangle. Another setup I can do is if I play a lasso here like this and the person's hiding this hand, which is pretty common, I take this right foot and come across, I cross grip here, and then now what I do is I look for this sleeve. Right, so if they go for this foot here often, I'll get this sleeve. There I can shoot right into a triangle, right? Most of the time people have an instinct when you're here and you're looking for this, they hide it. Right? So I have this kind of like not deep, but shallow, and they hide this. I grab the lapel here, I bring this leg through, and I shoot into the position. And again, I'm attacking there, right? And like I said, there's a ton of different variations on this that I've been developing, so you can expect more content on this coming out soon. I'm going to include a lot of sparring video of me using the position as well. All right guys, before I show the sparring video, I urge you guys to try the technique out and play with it. It's a relatively new creation. I've been working it on and off for a year. So I have a lot of different variations. I've been testing it on a lot of high-level guys, and it's working great so far. But I'm sure you guys all testing it out with everyone around the world is going to create a lot of variations on it. So the best way you guys can help is like share the YouTube video, and if you use it, I want to see it. So post about it, tag John Thomas BJJ, hashtag Vice Guard. That's what we're calling the position, and do the best you guys can to help spread it around. I want to see what we can turn this thing into. If you guys have any questions, message me, let me know. You guys can expect some more content on this soon, as it's like highly evolving fast. And enjoy the sparring video. Let me know what you guys think.
Maybe you can say it when you're not getting strangled next time. Nah. So we can understand.
The bus is from the central bus station downtown, right?
Oh, okay. How long does that take? 1 hour? I mean that when I said 1 hour, I mean by car.
By car. I think that's
an hour and a half maybe.
yeah.
What is it possible?
Smith. Uh-huh.